You know, a nigga came in a little, you know, when you fresh home, you trying to figure it out, bro. You just trying to figure out, like, damn. I mean, this is if you really a stepper or a stomper, you heard? Like, some niggas just come home and just, they integrate right back into the bullshit, you feel me? Some niggas don't know how to adapt to their environment, you know what I'm saying? Like, I came home, nigga, it's little bros or it's little girls or whoever, you know, younger people. Let me not say little. I'm gonna say 20s, you know what I'm saying? They calling me Unc, you heard? Fucking around with me though, you heard? Cause I'm older, you know, nigga 34, you know what I'm saying? So they looking at me like, damn, Unc, you putting that shit on for an old head. Like, whoa, old head. I look younger than you niggas. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look young. And I'm really putting this shit on, fresh out the gate. You know what I'm saying? And I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for that. Because a lot of niggas get to come home and experience and obtain the things that they wanted to obtain. You know what I'm saying? Like, I came home and niggas like, yo, bro, you looking better than niggas that never went to jail. And that's a blessing, bro. That's my blessings coming back and finding me. Dig what I'm saying? Know what I mean? I ain't cut no corners, ain't no Morrisonite, ain't no SIs, it's all VVs, baby.
Shit, man.
Everything is what it's supposed to be. Uptown shit, you feel me?
Exactly.
It's really where I'm from. That's really what we doing where I'm from, you feel what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to everybody from fucking Uptown, man. And I ain't just talking co-op, nigga, Uptown, the whole fucking Uptown, nigga, everywhere. Eden Ward, Secord, nigga, Allerton, A-Town, everybody, nigga. You know what I mean? We outside, nigga. I'm just here to add to the movie, bro. That's it, man. I ain't trying to outperform nobody. It's no competition. Niggas can't compete where they can't compare anyway. So we just gonna keep doing what we do, how we do it in all categories, nigga, and just come correct, nigga. That's it.
I ain't gonna hold you. Ain't nobody stamping or put a stamp on Uptown.
Fact.
The way that you did with your name and your celebrity status of the hood, and just as far as how fast it started from when you first came home. When 2014?
When I went in, yeah, it was like the end of 14, 15.
15. You first came home, boom.
No, I first came home the first time and the end of, like, after Thanksgiving, 210. That was my first bid.
In 2010.
When I first came home from the first bid.
And you came home in 2010.
That was after I came home for the shit where the niggas they shot the nigga owner.
Yeah.
You know, when you just come home, they do that shit where it's like, they show your mugshot at any kind of situation that occurred when you fresh home from certain crimes.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess they brought up my mugshot because I had just came home for the gun and the robbery shit then. And then them niggas just pointed me out, bro. I couldn't believe that shit, bro. I was dead lost. Like, what?
You gotta do that whole stretch, bro. Like, that was the worst
That
shit.
shit sucked, bro. And then to go back again and get sat down again, it was like, come on, man.
Trust me, man. Listen, it's ill because a lot of people in your situation would have been hung it up.
Word to mother.
That just shows, bro, the integrity, the strength, the mindset. And it's all a mindset because you don't even got to be a physically strong person. You get me?
Right.
Your mental strength will always outpower your physical strength. And honestly, like, your mental strength is ill because, like I said, even when you went in, you came out with like a whole nother vernacular. You feel what I'm saying? Some was using terminology and blowing people's minds with just your art, you know, just how you articulating certain shit. So it's like, I feel like you got a better education than you would have got running around with us in Truman or some shit, or Lehman or however. You feel me? So this is the second chance or the third chance to come around and just, you know, claim what's yours, as I should say. You know what I mean?
That's what time it is.
Exactly.
Honestly. It's here for the taking. Niggas just gotta own that shit.
You know what I'm saying? So we stamping it. You stamping it, King of the Bronx. You stamping it, King of Uptown.
No, we definitely stamping it.
Oh, stamp. Say it again. Say it again.
Yeah, we definitely the king of the fucking Bronx right here, you heard?
There you go.
Definitely.
There you
You
go.
know what I mean? There's a couple other royal niggas out here that's putting on for this shit too, you heard? You know, shout out to them niggas.
Though, as for anybody else out there claiming the king, we talking about verbally, you feel what I'm saying, and historically and resume wise, you feel me? But you already know Bugatti the king of the now when it comes down to just the stats and the raps. So if y'all out there trying to contest that, then put your footwork where your mouth is, put your integrity where your mouth is, you feel me? Like, honestly, like, because at the end of the day,
they just gotta make it make sense, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all they really gotta do if we being technical.
That's all they gotta do, man, on a daily, on a repetitious basis too.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
Absolutely, man.
That's a big Fendi. So what are some things that shocked you when you got out and you seen that the era had changed as far as social media, people doing this little hip punch dance and shits, like challenges, TikTok, like, because that's just what the world is today. Like, there's many other things to the world. Like, we know the crises overseas and the human trafficking and things of that nature, but we talking on the things that are like immediate and in front of us, the actual impactful changes that are towards the society that we live. So what's something that like was a shock to you, like on the step out, like, damn, this how the niggas is giving it up now?
It's just like, for me, I gotta speak on, I'm open-minded, you feel me? So, I just came from up north, so, I wasn't one of them get up early, watch the news, sip coffee brothers, but, I stayed in tune with the current events and things going on in the world. I keep my mind open for the most part. But coming home and, again, dealing with the what's now and what it is right here in your face, it was just like, the two things that stuck out to me is just like, everybody's smoking weed, like, and everybody has a gun. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, for me off rip, I'm like, oh my God, I'm going back to jail. Like, what do you mean I need to have a gun? Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, nah, wait, time out. What's going on? Because when I left here, nigga, face card was always on 1,000. I'm saying, niggas done played with them toys in their life, nigga. I done did my time for mine, nigga. Yeah, nigga, stay strapped and all that good shit. But it wasn't as treacherous as it is now, nigga. It's these little niggas is coming up, B. Know what I mean? Everybody's just trying to stay relevant, and everybody's screaming safety, stay dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like, these is common quotes that people is spitting at you, bro, and niggas is standing on that shit for the most part. You know what I mean? Like, you can't run around juked up like this, and you don't got a Uda or two with you, around you, following you, on the side of you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, niggas is hungry out here. I came home at a time where the pandemic money dried up. Pandemic boys is no longer. Niggas is sitting here scratching their head and their ass. Like, what the fuck did I do with all that money? You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
They trying to figure it out. They trying to make it make sense.
Talk about it.
And they can't. Because, nigga, how did you touch that much chicken and you ain't tuck nothing? You tuck that sauce from your man, though. You tuck the sauce from your man.
Talk about it.
You feel me?
Talk about
You ain't give
it.
him that sauce. You tucked that. You should have tucked some bread, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, to them brothers in that situation, there's 100 ways to get paid in the earth this big, my nigga. Find your lane. Find your lane, man. It ain't hard, man. You gotta make yourself accessible, man. But yeah, that was one of the major changes for me, bro. Like, a lot of niggas is broke. That's another thing. Like, talk about it. A lot of niggas is fucked up. You know what I mean? And that's an unfortunate situation. I'm saying that shit hurt when that bread just disappearing and bills is piling up, and you accustomed to a certain lifestyle depending on where you at in life. You know what I mean? Like, I'm an outside type of nigga, so my niggas is trying to teach me the balance of, yo, bro, sometimes you gotta just play the crib. If it ain't about no bread, like, fuck going out. Play the crib. Yeah. Watch movies all day or play the game. I lost my childhood at an early. I started going to jail at like 16, bro. So I played the game once or twice. Like, I never really got into that shit. So I'm not a PS5, whatever them shits, Xbox, none of them. I ain't. No games. So that's out the question. After a while, I just came from up north. I ain't miss nothing. I had a TV in the cell, so I done watched all the movies for the most part. So it's like, I get bored easily, and it's not that I'm unhappy in my home, nice, clean home. You know what I'm saying? It's not that. It's just, I know out there is something. It's trouble out there too, but it's endless opportunities out there. You got to get out there. That's my mind frame, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's so easy to go to jail right now, bro. Yeah, it's dumb hard to get the fuck out, and it's super easy to go back in. They baiting niggas. They tricking niggas out their spot. They tricked my brother Casanova 2 times, shout him out. They tricked him out his spot.
Free Cas.
Feel me? Free that man. I'm saying, like, for real, Leo. Like, just spoke to him. First piece of advice he gave me. Bro, don't let him trick you out your spot. That's what they doing to niggas like us. They see you winning, and they don't want to see you winning, but they'll never be gangster enough to just tell you that, so they'll trick you. Know what I'm saying? Yo, bro, this nigga just, I need you. You pull up, you the nigga putting in the work. He the nigga telling on him.
Mm-hmm. Co-defendant.
Baited. You feel me? So it's like, I'm excluding myself from all environments, all people, all things that are negative, that don't give me the vibe that I'm looking for. And that shit can still find you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So stay woke out there, people. For real, for real. Stay fucking woke.
That's a major lesson to learn. That's a major lesson to have to learn. You got to be the king of your own domain. Once you start feeling certain energy that's no longer resonates with your spirit, you got to just start moving with the wind. You heard? Like, we God didn't give us 2 legs, 10 toes, 10 fingers to be stagnant. You to venture each part of the world. Like, we ain't just supposed to be breathing in New York air for 35 years, 40 years, 50 years. Like, that's death, that's cancer. We supposed to be going to Bali, we supposed to travel to Africa, we supposed to travel to Indonesia. You get what I'm saying? Like, and get that air in our lungs and these new experiences, because the information in our brain is like 1 trillion computers or some shit. Like that's information, bro. Like, y'all get an iPhone, y'all get a 256 iPhone, right? That should be full after fucking less than a year, like 6 months. So think about that. You packing your iPhone with all this information, photos, and you think you done lived an experience, and you going through your iPhone, and mind you, your brain is still full of storage. So go out and explore. Like, a lot of that gangster shit, people grew up in it. You get me? It wasn't like when we was growing up, it was no such thing as clout. We ain't had an internet. It was a living and a lifestyle to put food on our tables. And honestly, it was a way to kind of express our aggression, because we weren't into football. I didn't like football. He ain't like. Well, I think you did play. You played.
Nah,
you never played football. My man played a little basketball. I remember he was on the courts with the Timbs and the Trey 8 in his Timbs. See, y'all don't even remember that. I was there for that. You feel me? But at the end of the day, these were the lanes that we took. We grew up systematic. You know what I mean? A lot of us are 80s babies, crack babies, all that crack era, this, that, and the third. Like, just like they said, they done took away the Black Panthers and left the crackheads to raise us. So you can't really be mad at that era, but this is the perfect time and correct on what we already damaged. You get what I'm saying? So it's a peak time, just like I said prior. Like, prison has preserved this man, you know what I mean? Like, he looked the same from when we was kids, you get me? It's like vice versa. I never been behind the G-wall, but I've made the conscious decisions to learn how to stay below a radar. You get what I'm saying? And
they make us idolize that shit so much, we willing to cut every corner to get it faster. Know what I mean? These chicks laugh at you if you're not pushing a certain type of vehicle, or if you're not wearing a certain amount of jewelry. They'll make you feel as if you are irrelevant. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? It's fucked up. You know what I mean? It just goes to show, like, the world we're living in. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of females, you're not going to run into a lot of females. Yo, bro, I ain't see a flat ass yet.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I ain't see a flat ass yet.
It's crazy how fat asses are so the norm. Like, the Carla Ray joint,
right?
She turning me the fuck on,
right?
Every time I see her little ass,
she keeping it sturdy.
She keeping it sturdy.
You feel me? She working with what she got. And listen, I'm not shooting shots at anybody who's got any enhancement. Listen, if you want to be happy, that is your prerogative to seek and sort out your happiness however you saw fit. But what I'm saying is, we're living in a day and age, if people are not paying attention, history repeats itself. Mm-hmm. So the Slim Jim look is going to come back in. Mm-hmm. It's already happening. Look at Kim Kardashian and them joints. They sucking it out. They taking it out. They trying to slim back up the thick shit. Watch. And all people do is follow trends. Mm-hmm. Nobody's setting trends anymore on a hood level. We're all followers on this ground level. Yeah. Once you touch a certain type of bag, you start setting the trends. You dig what I'm saying? Just like back in the day, skinny ass eyebrows was it. Yeah. Now, thick ass eyebrows is it. You understand what I'm saying? It fluctuates.
Let's speak on the real matter on why they actually even doing all these cosmetics. It's not even to please the man or impress the man. It's to stunt on the next bitch. It's to show the next bitch, oh, I got these mink eyelashes that cost $200 and something. Oh, I paid $115 for my nails. Like, a nigga don't notice none of that. We don't notice that shit because that's the standard version of women now. So why would we notice it if this is who you are now? So now I'm supposed to break down every little thing and compliment that. Like, oh, your hair looks nice, your eyelashes look nice, your nails look nice. But this is you every single fucking day.
Right.
You get me? And then at the end of the day, you didn't do it for me.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You did it for the next bitch, to stun on the
Right.
next bitch. And then you went out and got ass to join the ass club.
Right.
Not to please me or throw that ass back correctly
Right.
or walk through the house with some skinny shit on and let me view the ass at any occasion that I want.
Fact.
You did that so you could shit on other bitches. As far as, look at that bitch ass, look at her body is square, she look like a square SpongeBob bitch.
Right, right.
That's all y'all get asked for and all y'all do all this cosmetic shit for. And then the first thing I ask, right, I'll be like, yo, so like, why y'all do all that? Oh, I do it for me. What if I wanted to do it for me so I could look pretty and then do it for myself? Well, that's a hypothetical question, because at the end of the day, you're not doing it for yourself.
Right.
Because if you did it for yourself, you would look at yourself naturally
Right.
and see the natural beauty in yourself.
What I want to say is shout out to the people that genuinely love you, man.
Yeah.
The people that genuinely love you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, when I was up north, bro, I ain't had none of this shit on. Understand? There wasn't no, I mean, don't get me wrong. I was a stepper. I had good feats. Always had good feats, you know? And that was a mission in itself to accomplish. But on a genuine, general level, you know, you got state greens on, bro. Ain't no ice on. Ain't no none of that. The most you could get away with is some good motherfucking glasses, a decent chain, and some feats. Know what I'm saying? And people pride themselves on that. That's like a claim to fame in there. The same way jewels and all this extra shit is a claim to fame out here. But realistically, you don't have nothing. You don't have no cheat code. I ain't have hats to hide my big ass forehead. And I ain't have a whole bunch of, you know, that's niggas makeup. Know what I'm saying? Jewelry, good clothes, fitted, cars. That's our makeup. You know what I'm saying? That's a nigga's makeup.
That's a fact. Nigga makeup
feel
way
me?
more expensive than y'all bitches.
You understand me?
That's
Y'all got it
offending.
good. If you, especially if you a baddie, forget about it. You could get a $10 bodysuit with some good shoes and a handbag, and it's off to the races.
It's off to the
Know what I'm saying? Enjoy that shit, ladies. Know what I'm saying? Enjoy that shit. My biggest thing that I've noticed with the female population since I've been home is it's the super natural versus done up beef. Like, you got the girls that's like, I don't care, my shit natural, like. And then you got the girls that'll be like, no, my shit natural, like, I'm gonna leave my, I just want to give it to the stomach. I just want a little lipo. Shout out to y'all, man. Get your fucking lipo. Don't let them 3 badass kids fuck your sexy up. Know what I'm saying? Get your lipo. We not judging. But don't let that shit define you. You understand what I'm saying? And then you got the other version of events where it's like, you got the ladies that feel like, oh, well, you don't like me, I'm sorry, I'm not a bartender, or I'm not a stripper. Y'all gotta leave the bartenders and the strippers alone, man. They not bothering nobody, man. They just working and getting a bread. Just cause I like what I like doesn't mean that you are irrelevant. That's just my version of what I like. There's a man out there that's gonna love you for you. Like, I used to have this another big debate. I'm sure there's so many female debates that I had. Like, I'm interested in Spanish women. That's my cup of tea. That's what I like. I love the mommies, bro. I love them so much I went and learned their language. You understand what I'm saying? There's some black women I feel like that comes off racist of me. Like, what you mean you only like, listen, sis, I'm not saying that the black women are not beautiful. I know some beautiful ass black women too. That I would knock down.
Yeah.
However, that's not my preference. You understand what I'm saying? I prefer a Benz, but I would drive a Beamer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're both nice, luxurious cars.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? So people have to stop being A, so defensive, and B, so judgmental, man. Everybody's just out here criticizing each other.
To add on to that, right? To add on to that, as far as an African American woman being so dismissive when it comes to black men liking Spanish women, or just even liking women outside of our race, period. Right? All right. There's no way you could be a woman walking on this earth claiming women empowerment, as far as, oh, I'm here, the empowerment of women, we need to help build women up, we need to help put women in position, stop talking bad on women, don't call no woman a bitch, that's somebody's mother, this, that, and the third. But then you're running around saying that just because we like other ethnicities of women, that we ain't shit. My argument will always be there are different type of cultures. It doesn't have to really do anything with ethnicity. It comes down to the culture of how these people were raised. You get what I'm saying? African American women or American black women don't have culture. They have TV culture. They watch other black women of stature or in entertainment and wait for a quote to come out, and then they run with that quote. Like, they take that quote like that was their quote, and they base their life around those quotes. And in reality, that's never been their life. That was just a manifestation of somebody else's life that they watched and studied. And now, oh, niggas ain't shit, or for instance, it's like when Fab used to drop fire mixtapes, and then bitches used to run and couldn't wait to put Fab comments under their shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, it all falls into that. And in reality, they never lived that life. So it's the blind leading the blind. And then these blind women are misleading y'all out on actual good men. Because niggas is basic. Like, we so basic to entertain, bro. We just like, a lot of niggas like being to themselves. So if you can coexist with a man, you already won. You're winning. As far as if you're in a relationship with a man and you see he has a life of his own, if he's out ripping and running, dipping and dashing, then figure out a life of your own too, where it could make sense. Because you sitting home waiting for that nigga to come home and waiting for a call just comes with thoughts and insecurity and things like that, especially if he a lit nigga. You get what I'm saying? This takes time for you to go open up a business. You get what I'm saying? Open up a business, see how social you can get. That's if your man allow you to do that, because there's a lot of controlling ass niggas. Like me, I want my bitch to go get the bag. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not coming home to that face. You get me? Like, I don't want to come home to that face of like, oh, you probably been out. You was probably, like, I don't got time for that. I come home, you come home. We both got to be too tired for both of us. You get what I'm saying? I already told niggas, like, if I was a rapper or a basketball player or any person making an extensive amount of money, I'm talking about 8 figures, like beyond, I'm chilling in the emergency room. I chill in the emergency room and I'm looking for doctors, gangster, because doctors work 16 hours a day. And I need a bitch that works 16 hours a day, unfortunately. Because you work 16 hours a day, you come home, I actually miss you. How about that? But I actually miss you. Opposed to you being home, I'm out, you're calling me 3 times a day, I'm hearing you breathe on the phone. We got to revamp this whole shit out. Yeah, we got to find a balance, because I had an epiphany, and I feel like we're going to have a gender war. It's going to be a gender war soon. Everybody's worried about fucking World War III, all this other shit. My nigga, I feel like it's going to be a gender war, and I feel like men and women are actually going to go to war, bro. Like, literally. Like, it's going to come to a point, and niggas is going to have to sneak off on some Romeo and Juliet shit to go fuck bitches, because we're no man's women hating club. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, it's leading to so much disrespect, and, like, I don't understand the testosterone and the ego and the pride that we got to deal with on a daily basis. Like, the shit that even happens to us, especially to black men. And then this is another reason why black men rear to other races. Because at the end of the day, black women, we look forward to y'all to uplift us during these hard times, during the hardest times, because you should know our struggle, because we do share the same melanin, right?
Women, period.
Women, period.
Just black women, everybody.
But unfortunately, it be other cultures that know how to rear their man when they in a situation. Well, I'm gonna say as a black man, because we have a stigma. So to other cultures know how hard it was for us. You get me? A female that is interested in black men, I feel like they studied the black culture. You get me? Because you can't just be interested in the culture and not have some type of understanding in it. Like, it's like, at the end of the day, if a woman from another culture is venturing to date you, she's moving on to you with a stereotypical mind frame, but it doesn't mean it's a bad one, like you eat watermelon and fried chicken. She's probably moving on, you need a woman to support you, because from what we hear, the women in the black community ain't really doing too good. You get what I'm saying? Like
the African Americans, the black ladies, they gonna come for you. They gonna
come for me. It is what it is. This is my opinion. I love black women. You get me? Like, don't get it twisted. Like it's that easy. Like, I love black women. I love women of all races. I love women.
We love beauty.
We love beauty, and I love beauty. I love inner beauty too, as well.
Super inner beauty.
Yeah, if you could show that inner beauty. I just told somebody the other day, you could be a girl 352 pounds, right? But if you come outside and you walking with that sex appeal that's grasping, like, damn, hold on. She is 352, but the way she throwing that ass, I might want to sample it. You feel me? Because it's appealing. It's appealing. It got my attention. It got my eye. A lot of y'all don't have sex appeal.
Lizzo put on.
And she could get something put on her. You get what I'm saying? Like, respectfully. Because she throwing that ass with some sex appeal, with some appeal. And then she's confident in her display.
That's the key, confidence.
Confidence is key. And it only takes confidence in your display to win over any situation. Like, come on. Like, I be seeing chicks, they'll come outside with the fat old asses, spandex and all that, walk past me, tuck the ass. Yeah. So who you came outside, who can see the ass? Now, tell me who can see the ass now, and I won't look. Who's the ass for?
Right.
If I can't turn around and look when you came out and, I can't come out comfortable. Listen, man.
It's like, what are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
No. Even the slogan, man, make it make sense, bro. Like, if you really, like, scratch past the surface on that, it's like, that's deep shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just a title. It's not just a slogan. Like, for real, for real. And anything you do, before you do it, you should make it make sense. You understand what I'm saying? Never go into any situation blinded. You know what I'm saying? This whole platform that bro is using is epic. You know what I'm saying? It's not just something to do because it's nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is putting a time into this. This is really a craft. Niggas is really setting up and buying equipment. This is real life shit. So whenever this camera cut on and this show is airing, pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Because it's real shit being said. You have to make it make sense. We're raising awareness. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? We giving you some good visuals. Enjoy that shit. But we're giving you great audio. Listen to that shit. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? It's really not a game out here, bro. It's so easy to fall off your pivot and when you fall, you just never know what you're falling into. And not everybody has somebody that's gonna catch you when you slip before you fall, or people to help you get up and give you that hand and help you get up after you fall. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's situation is different. Everybody's course of actions and how they deal with adversity is different. You know what I'm saying? So for me, controversy builds character. For me, adversity made me a boss. That's how I'm living my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to never understand how I got the shitty end of the stick, and I always ended up in jail. And I've been a solid nigga my whole life. You know what I'm saying? A nigga never got nothing he ain't earned or deserved from me. You dig what I'm saying? In a positive or a negative way. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? So I ain't never do nothing that I wasn't supposed to do. I live my life according to the code of conduct that I grew up on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has similar codes and morals and ethics, but they vary depending on how you was raised, family-wise and neighborhood-wise. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? People is signing up for this gang culture. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's actual gangs that's, Blood, Crip, Lion King, Patria, whatever, or, street gangs. There's plenty street gangs that's going like actual gangs. It's gangs. They give them, judges don't say, they just telling you the difference, but at the end of the day, it all falls under gangs.
Gang, yep.
So they giving you fucking numbers that's ridiculous. Like, nigga, you telling me this nigga baby and he got 3 years and, this nigga smothered the kid in a tub after he the kid, and then he gets 5 years. What? Make it make sense.
Yeah, don't make
How does this guy or this girl, 9 out of 10 is a guy, violate a child? Violate a child and take a child's life and get way less time than a nigga that just was playing his block, and it might have been a self-defense situation, or it might have been a him or me situation. You didn't want to hear the logistics of people's reasoning for why they did what they did then. So what makes these people any better than us. Y'all would tell you why, and I hate to make it racial. It's just the system. You know what I'm saying? The way the system is set up.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We're fighting something that's so far advanced ahead of our times that honestly we might not have the chance to even fix it. That's how far ahead it is. Like if it ever got fixed, it would be generations down the line. It's not gonna happen while you're alive. Like, we gonna be dead and gone 10 times over before this shit even thinks about getting fixed. And the way that the shit is intertwined and being operated on the higher levels, they're gonna always do their due diligence to make sure it doesn't change.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna do their due diligence to make sure it doesn't change. They're putting a liquor store in every hood near you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They're putting a smoke shop in every hood near you. You know what I'm saying? You know why? They don't give a fuck. You know why? You won't see that in none of their suburban communities.
Oh, hell no.
It's not allowed. We don't need anything that's going to stagnate the brain or do anything. They come down here to get that shit. They want to go get fucked up. They come down here and cop from the minorities and get us put in jail for a controlled sale. Now, I'm in jail doing 1 to 3 flat, and this motherfucker got probation because he's from upstate somewhere, and he came down here, and they swindled him to get drugs. He got taken advantage of. This is how the storyline goes. You see what I'm saying? If you ever read the books and you ever want to read shit, read The Spook That Sat by the Door, man. Know what I mean? Read shit like that, man. How brothers infiltrated the motherfucking intelligence agencies and gathered up info on how they really view us minorities and how they really playing us, bro. Know what I'm saying? I don't got a plane or a jet.
Yeah.
I ain't flying that shit in.
Yep. Just like New Jack City.
I don't know how to get that shit up in this motherfucker. I don't even know, nigga. I know these niggas do TV series and shit. I don't know no Pablo, nigga. Know what I'm saying? I might know Jose. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never meet Pablo, nigga.